So I got a battle with Misel, who's requested a battle for me for the last few weeks, and we finally got to manage the battle, and here we go. Starts off with Clario, and I start with Rosary. Switches out predicting something, and I use Sleep Powder, and I switch out to Metagross, and I'm hoping he can switch, but he doesn't, and uses Flamethrower, and does a heck of damage, and I'm surprised Metagross lived that Flamethrower, because Dragonite can usually do a heck of damage, especially with a special attack, but I see that Flamethrower coming again, so I switch to Milotic, and Milotic takes that Flamethrower pretty nicely, so I'm expecting to switch, maybe not. So he switches out, and he goes to Gengar. I go for Ice Beam, and he eats it pretty nicely, and I know I'm expecting a Thunderbolt of some sort, maybe. So I switch out, and I go to Roserade, but he goes for Energy Ball instead, and that was a pretty good move. That's a very interesting move for a Gengar, so he goes for Hypnosis, that misses, which is gay, and Roserade takes it out with Shadow Ball, so that was really good. This is actually a really good part of the battle, because if Gengar lived any longer, he would have swept my entire team anyway. Switches out Charizard. I know I'm expecting a Flamethrower, so I switch out to Milotic, but he goes for Earthquake instead. It's also a really good prediction by him. I know he's going to expect a switch, so I try to go for Toxic, but he goes to Lucario instead, which is actually a really good move by him. So, goes for Energy Ball, which is a really interesting move. So I go for Surf to see how much damage it does, but he gets a crit, which is really gay for him. And I know I'm expecting the Energy Ball coming out soon, so I switch out to Salamence because he can eat that Energy Ball really nice. So I don't know, so I'm expecting a switch right here. And he's thinking right now. There we go. Switches out to Dragonite, and I go for DD. So, use Dragon Claw, and I take out his Dragonite, so that was another good move by me. Sends out Blastoise, and I'm expecting like an Ice Beam. So I send out Milotic, eats that Ice Beam pretty nicely, goes for Earthquake, and that Surf was because I was expecting a switch, but he doesn't. So that means he has full confidence in his Blastoise to live. So goes for Earthquake, and that does heck of damage, and I'm surprised Roserade survives. He's the quick. His Blastoise is equipped with Quick Claw, which is super gay, and takes out my Roserade, and that's even gayer because that's not supposed to happen. And this Blastoise pretty much killed my entire team. Blastoise uses Earthquake, and I go for Zen Headbutt to see how much damage it does. Does nothing. So I go for Bullet Punch to do some damage before Blastoise takes out Metagross. So this Blastoise is already pissing me off already because it has Quick Claw, and I can't do anything, and I can't counter Quick Claw unless a miracle happens. Uses Ice Beam because of the Quick Claws, and that was super gay. So I send out Shuckle to see what I can do with it. Go for Toxic, and hoping it can take it out. And because Blastoise isn't using any water moves, which I'm surprised, so I go for knockoff on his Charizard, and I knock off his Quick Claw, and I was like, holy crap, that thing has Quick Claw too. So this is a pretty much weird team of Quick Claws, which is gay. So he uses Overheat, and he takes out my Shuckle, and that's so gay. So I send out Milotic, and I'm hoping I can do something, but takes out Milotic. So, these Quick Claw teams are annoying, they're cheap, and I hate them. For those that are watching, if you do use Quick Claw, just get rid of them. They're so uber and annoying. So he goes for Earthquake on my Typhlosion, and I live it. And I know I can take it out with one Eruption to take out his Charizard, and down goes Charizard. So his last Pokemon he's going to send out is his Tyranitar, and his Tyranitar is going to use Earthquake, and that takes out my Typhlosion. So good game, Misel. Please don't use quickball on your team next time. That was so, you know, unreal for me. See ya.